They said he was too young, but at 16 years old, he was rewriting what it meant to play Halo. With Splyce, he turned raw talent into controlled chaos, movement nobody could read, mechanics nobody could match, and confidence that made veterans look like amateurs. He wasn't supposed to dominate like that, but he did. And that was just the beginning, because that same kid, that same demon from Halo, would go on to do the impossible. The first player ever to win a world championship in 2 different esports, a Halo world title at 16, and a few years later, 3 rings, a regular season MVP, and a Champs MVP, all before most players even peak. What we saw back then wasn't luck. It wasn't a fluke. It was a glimpse of who Shotzzy really is, a once-in-a-generation prodigy whose ceiling just doesn't exist. This is 16-year-old Shotzzy. Before the fame, before the rings, when the demon first woke up.
Splyce get off to a hot start and close this out early, but that's what it's looking like Shotzzy is planning to do at this moment as they picked off a couple kills, and he now has this over towards Porch. Watch Shotzzy's movement as he goes in and out of these small locations. Like, for example, when he's over at Silo, he's going to read that situation. Did he get shot recently? Is there a grenade coming? He's going to know when he should be going in and out of that cover.
Perfect run from Shotzzy, pulling that flag at exactly the right time. Teammates picking up kills across the board. It was actually Eco who was doing so much damage here, and Shotzzy pops back out to finish that kill from Red.
Eco did have the supports with Shotzzy, so that is going to be an open sniper rifle. In the meantime, Eco looks like that has his name on it, but a combat evolve will be happening.
Yeah, and that was 3 dead there for Infused. Shotzzy jumping over to get that weapon. Sure enough, catches it mid-air, and now we'll see how he's going to be able to put this one to use. 27 to 15, you just see those kills start adding up and up and up, and this lead just continuing to grow.
And Shotzzy, Renegade actually doing it all. He's going to get a double kill, looking for the small kill, and it looks like not a headshot, but a quick draw will kill Mose. Now going for another kill, and a ka-chow moment on a Jimbo as he's going to get taken down. That is a flash you don't want to see for a hot second from Shotzzy. Going for another moment, doesn't head it, but he will.
And that was just such a great headshot. The fact that he even put it in there, he just
got him to the ka-chow, man.
Oh, man, and then Infused. So they were doing good. It was 16 to 12 at one point this game, but this is just completely gone out of control since Shotzzy was able to get this weapon.
And right now, some shots across the map already as we're starting this one off. Jimbo is going to be going to camo. Nobody's going for a quick burn just yet. Making his way, P2 Mose does die. Shotzzy already with the double kill. Camo is still up for grabs. He's just going to go for a suicide for it, and I think that was a good play. But Shotzzy already has the flag in motion, and that's 3 players dead from Infused.
You got Infused over there battling for the camo, going to burn it, and as soon as they get the burn, which, you know, looking from Jimbo's point of view, you're like, oh, that's a good burn. Go ahead and get that one out on the map. But with that being said, Shotzzy's already coming behind him, somehow across the map, grabbing the flag, and bringing it all the way back to the base before they even know what's happening at camo.
Picked up the reload. Shotzzy is so good at spring jumping, it's inhuman.
Oh my.
How good he can spring jump.
And these guys don't even know where he is.
Exactly. I told you, it's like he has camo, but he doesn't. It makes no sense. The kid is just a freak of nature when it comes to Halo.
Go into the hands, I believe. Actually, it's going to go into the hands of Shotzzy after taking down a couple players. Picking up the double kill, looking for the triple. There's a player over by the vending machine. Can he pick up the kill? Things are going to slow down here again at 18 to 20. They've brought themselves back into this.
Oh, and Boo Boo Doo Boo peeks his head out top gold, and his face just gets ripped off. And now we saw what Envious was able to do in the lead they were able to build with that first sniper rifle. But the very first lead change of this game comes at the hands of Shotzzy and Splyce once he grabs that sniper, and now he's going to do exactly what we saw Envy doing. Just rotate this around, stay alive, constantly be a distraction you got to be aware of.
When he is queuing up that sniper, you can only think he's going to hit that shot. It's Shotzzy just doing the most ridiculous things. It's more surprising that he's missing that type of shot.
I mean, that is a hard shot to hit. It doesn't matter if he's zoomed in or no scoping here. He has just such a high hit percentage there. His accuracy absolutely insane. One of the most talented players that we have in the league, if not the most skilled one currently.
He is just waiting for anybody to peek out, just poke their head. He knows somebody has got to be over here. He knows the spawns. And that's the thing about a lot of these top players. They know where their other team is going to be coming from. They know where to look. They know where to just have that aimer lined up, ready to pick up a headshot.
You can just see how aggressive this team is, how hard it is to set up and do anything. They knew they were being charged by blue, but they were not expecting a rotation from the sniper rifle player from glass through yard behind them all the way in blue.
What once was a team envious 10-kill lead
to a victory. Stella's going to get this one back. 2 kills full here for Splyce. Stella drops that one off, immediately going to push back. Look at this, Eco's on the return. There's absolutely no one here for Tox. Can they convert this flag though?
Looks like they're there. They're going to bring in the portrait now. This should be it.
Stella's going to put it in, and you have a new Halo World Champion!
It is interesting that Shotzzy is actually the player from Splyce who is the ball holder. You wouldn't think that when he is the one player who has one of the highest KDs in this tournament, one of the players who has the most damage dealt in this tournament, yet he has the most ball time for Splyce this tournament.
He does it all.
He does everything.
He's a renaissance man. He can do absolutely everything. Trippy, still improving that he is one of the top players here in Halo 5. That's a double kill for Shotzzy. Hanging back, making sure no players are flanking around Pelican. It seems like he knows of players here, and yep, he is going to be able to find Snipe down. Does spot another player at Engine 1, but he's going to go back to his spot. I feel like this might be the Shotzzy spot. He just hangs out here all the time, every time I've seen him play on this.
He was able to kill 2 people from Tox after they got a capture. He died, and then off the spawn, instantly ran back over to the base and was able to find a triple kill, almost an overkill, as Shotzzy is now finding kills of his own. Listen, look at that. That instant swing of a pistol shot to the player at the other side of the map, which he's obviously heard the call out. Great listening from Shotzzy.
He's trying to get that flag moving, but also trying to get his shields back. He's able to get his shields back, but a nade comes flying in. A guy flying above. Can he dipsy doodle out of here and get this kill? Yes, he is going to do it. Snakebite getting shut down by Shotzzy.
Maybe just 1 second difference from the coach there could have made it, because he was expecting it. He tried to pick it up. He thought it was going to be there, but it wasn't there. And then it popped just that 1 second too late. As you say, a massive shame for Tox, and now they're 6 kills down. That could have been a real chance for them. Instead, Splyce, they're going to benefit from this moment. They're going to get aggressive. Shotzzy behind the back lines here, killing Frenzy for him as well. He's been amazing all tournament. He finds the triple. What is Shotzzy on? He is absolutely incredible in this game.
At the start of the game, you can see Shotzzy. He was the one who got that first camouflage. He's going to get an uncontested second one as well. And Lucid should be a little bit disappointed there, because they did pick up kills around those power-up times. So they have to at least try and get hold of that overshield outside at the moment. But Shotzzy with the green gun, he's just going to be doing so much damage. And I believe that the OS was actually burnt.
Yes, indeed. Just got that call from the back from Wonderboy. Thank you. Keeping an eye on everything across all 8 screens here on the main stage. Tied up here right around the 21 mark. But I got to say, one thing you have to point out is that blue push where you saw Splyce trying to get the trip cap, even though they didn't convert on it, very intentional, because it lets them grab that camo, right? It led to a lot of chaos at back blue, and it lets Shotzzy go on this tear now with the camo, and it leads to a trip cap. So everything you see, especially in the strongholds, go 2 to 3 plays back to see exactly how that happened, because a team like Splyce is setting up for these moments a minute or more prior. For a moment, we had 2 snipers in the hands of Splyce, but that is slowed down, as we're going to see that sniper picked up right now. A sniper battle between Penguin and Shotzzy.
Now, this is everything that Shotzzy wants. He has one player at least on the respawn. Finds Mikwin sliding into ring. Gonna hit another shot here onto the player behind him. The triple kill here for Shotzzy. He's looking for the respawners, and he finds it. We're talking about him being quiet. Welcome to London, Shotzzy.
What a start from him. We saw a little bit of shakiness in that first game 1, but I think he's shaking those nerves straight off. Great opening overkill for him, as he's now up on ring 3, continuing to rain down damage.
Destroying at the moment.
What's to say about it? And Shotzy's making a move here. He's queuing up the flag run, trying to get his shields back. Can he stay alive? He does it. Takes down Pistola. That's going to be 2 down for Envy. He doesn't have his shields back, and he misses the flag. A little bit of a fumble right there. Less than 3 minutes left, and that flag is still sitting out there. And he's still picking up kills. That's 3 down for Envy. The last player's in the flag. He got that flag. Does he get the stick? He gets the stick. Are you serious? It is a flag standoff now as Splyce get the flag all the way back to their base, and Team Envious keeping the flag alive in theirs. Dave, this looks like it's absolutely over. 5 more kills for Splyce, and it looks like Team Envious is going to be sent to the elimination bracket. Gets the double kill on top of that, 2 more kills, and Splyce have only dropped 2 games this tournament now. This will put them quite ahead of the rest.
Yeah, I mean, clearly ahead of the rest. They are going to the grand final. Splyce guaranteed top 2.
Like the kind of passive player for a bit, make sure you're just backing off, leaving this one, protecting your teammates. But my word, Dave, this is going to be a quick cap if Optic can't answer back.
Such a good move right there from Shotzzy. Shotzzy met with one player over on car side of his base, so he fought that. They drops the flag and then goes towards his attic.
Shotzzy will clear out. The player's moving and trying to traverse around that sniper platform. Goes for the one-on-one engagement with Frosty. They both thrust. Who's going to get the kill? Oh my God.
Oh my
Oh
God.
My. Jesus, he just banks it off the pipe. He doesn't stay alive in the end, but to be able to just pull himself back up like that, incredible stuff. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Total control in effect here for Splyce. Kills coming out, which is good. They're now managing to stop that bleeding for now and push them back. But Splyce, they still have the stronghold control and they'll keep on ticking. Shotzzy with the camo. Green gun in hand. 1-2, thank you. Easy kill on lethal there. Just defending this. You hear the dink come up in the back. The little bell's ringing, so he knows someone else is here. He's going to chase this kill. Easy kill on fans. Shotzzy with the spree as well. Can he go for more? Of course he can. There's the perfect, and the double backs off for a second.
He wanted to challenge it so bad too, but that takes so much composure. He says, you know what, this isn't all about glory. He's gonna back up and just take those shots. Right there, Lethal trying to go for that ninja, but Shotzy's had that tried against him too many times in matchmaking.
Look at this. He's actually he's moving the barrel in case anyone walks around that corner, then he can just shoot it and blow them up. He's set a little trap, which is... I mean, little nuances like that are what make this team so damn good. The green gun, we know it well, Dave. Noob combo, it's been there for many years, and right now, the green gun has been the green wall's problem. It's
been tough. I mean, every single time Optic make one slight misstep, they're punished for it.
Look, they can still do this, but it has to be textbook, kill for kill.
It was literally milliseconds away from at some point just taking up that next point as Optic were able to revert over that last stronghold. And somehow, not even just getting that one, it wasn't like they just stopped the bleeding. They somehow turned that into a trip cap for a temporary period of time. Optic cannot afford for a split second.
No!
This to go over. Huge one-on-one by Shotzzy.
That's going to be it. They've actually transferred it, and it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Halo World Championship Orlando Open champions, it's Splyce. Another player next to him there with no shield. I'm looking in the kill feed. Looks like Stella's going to pick that one up. Will destroy the barrel so he doesn't get taken out by it, which is something, actually, to be fair, it's surprising still how many people get killed by that barrel. They don't actually pay attention to it and get rid of it, just as you saw there. One player will drop down. Cristola does have some support. 1, 2, 3. Snaky hits the deck once again. That's the thing about the light rifle. You have incredible aim. It's only 3 bullets to the dome to drop somebody.
Yeah, when he has the shot advantage like that, you saw how he kind of took that slow. That third and final shot, he just took his time. He realized he doesn't need to panic. In a case like this, his pacing's much faster. Double melee coming out of Renegade. He is quite the brawler as he is holding down this top car side, trying to desperately stop that recovery, and he does get it. But at the same time, too, Shotzzy gets the kill over on Fragger.
This is scary. Stalemate comes through. Double kill comes in. They're going to move it again. They did get the return, but this could essentially be just a fresh pull off the bank. They're all moving together. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. They're in a line. It wouldn't surprise me if one of them did push that. That's exactly what they do. Stella will hand it off, and now we'll move back. They'll either get another pull, or at least just slay them while they're coming off the respawn. Rather than kind of doing the old thing we see on Coliseum, it's like, okay, you move over to the elbow corner, and you can stop anyone from spawning elbow. Rather than do that, they'll just kill them in the spawn.
Yeah, they're so efficient in that situation. Look at if you rewind that last flag run in your head. Clearly, Shotzzy has back covered for a moment, and they decided to go cover towards car side, and then he was happy just to toss that flag off to his other teammate over at red side car. So as soon as one of these players gets weak, it's not like that flag stops permanently. Someone else is running it, and just like that, that's a 3-0 victory on flag and a 3-0 victory for Splyce.
Let's make a quick note. Not a single bullet hit him then. That was a full stealth. Not a single bullet.
This is really going to count going into the late stages of this game.
Splyce still putting points on the board. These are the last few moments of the game. Frosty, he's able to get the rocket, but he does not get the kill. Shotzzy punishing Frosty.
Shotzzy going to play this one slow. You see, teammates of his are falling in the feed. Now he's going to have a nice flank potentially behind these players, just scoping out, calling out those players. Interesting to see if he goes for a flagpole, and this is what I love about Splyce. Even though they're down on numbers, Shotzzy gets that flag on the move, and that just causes another problem, not just where players are. Tox now have to worry about where that flag's moving.
Right, and we did see Stellar on the side of Splyce get a return, so they might continue this run as well. Yes, Eco's actually going to bring it through the maze here.
Shotzzy picks up a big snipe there. I think that was on Frosty, who might have been moving that flag. Throws it up to the window there. Not sure if anyone is in position here to stop this from Tox. It's lethal versus Renegade. Renegade wins the battle. Stella picks up another kill, scoops this one up. Renegade's going to put the first flag of the board in.
And it only takes them about a minute and a half to do that as they bring the first flag of the game in. Fantastic flag rallying. They waited in Fountain. They get the return. They toss it up to the flag. You saw how easy it was for them to bring that in as Shotzzy's starting to heat up.
Shotzzy's starting to heat up. Snakebite going to challenge him. Just a couple of minutes though for the guys on Splyce to put that first flag on the board. Cleans up the kill on Snakebite as well. Now just patiently waiting for his shields, and this is what I talked about. Splyce so comfortable playing both sides of the map.
You can't challenge Shotzzy. On set, this is what you were talking about, right? You don't expect this guy to miss no scopes, and he's hitting everything right now.
As we move into our game number 2, which is going to be Slayer on Plaza.
And what a... Anyone who saw that top mid cam, that's a way too easy of an overshield grab. There were 2 players top middle for Splyce who were there for that overshield. They're going to get sniper rifle as well, so what a fantastic opening for them as they lead here 5-1.
Yeah, pick a play you don't want the sniper rifle in the hands with. It's going to be Shotzzy. Shotzzy now set up. Finds one headshot on Royal 2. That's exactly why you don't want that weapon in his hands. He's so deadly accurate, but also always puts himself in such fantastic positions. You'll see if he comes under fire here, set up on the glass, he's in position to just back away and stay alive, rotate towards his teammates.
That's right. Stellar does trade over at Cafe, so Splyce is going to need to make sure there aren't too many holes in their setup as they're up. Look at this. I mean, Shotzzy, I can't tell you how big that is, right? If you could just hit a very quick whip body shot, you slow down that player immediately, you slow down the rest. You cannot continue lifting up the nest lift if Shotzzy has the sniper rifle. Right here, take a look right now. Take a look at the bottom right of your screen. Tox, 95 points, only 5 more they need. Splyce here needs 10 points, and they're currently scoring an overshield in hand.
And look how aggressively they're pushing as well. Trying to clear out this space. They get the reset as well. Renegade has, oh no, he got taken out with the camouflage. It's all up to Stella now. Has a 1v1 in the pit.
Oh
it looks like Tox are going to convert this. Do they get the points on the board? They don't. The reset comes in.
Oh my gosh, what a reset from Splyce. Only 4
oh
points
my
to go.
Shotzzy! Triple kill to save the game from Shotzzy. 2 points away. The young god closes the game out, and it's going to be 3-0 to Splyce.
And that's what Splyce is capable of. Just when you think they're out of it, just when you think losing the overshield and the camo at front base has done them in, Shotzzy comes in with a triple kill and a reset to steal the game out from under you.